Well, it's time for Pet on Set. James Bias with the Connecticut Humane Society is with us, and also with us is little Polita, a 9-month-old rabbit, and she's just a sweetie, James.
Well, you've made her really calm down. When we first
trying.
came into the station, she was on high alert. You know, these little rabbits and other smaller animals usually tend to be very on alert. And look how calm she is. You're doing the rabbit hypnosis
Yes.
Pet there.
You taught me this.
And Polita, at 9 months of age, is just getting pretty chill.
She is.
Yeah.
And for how young she is, I'm surprised by that.
Yeah, and rabbits can live to be 8 to 12 years of age. She's been spayed. And rabbits and most other rodents don't require an annual rabies vaccination, so there's not a rabies vaccine for rabbits. So for somebody who is trying to be economic, you still need to go to the veterinarian, but they don't require the same type of vaccination protocol. There are some rabbit vaccines, and you can visit with your veterinarian to see if it would be appropriate for the rabbits you acquire. But Polita, very calm rabbit. This is called a lop-eared rabbit. So
okay.
Most people are accustomed to the ears kind of coming up or going to the back like that. And lop-eared rabbits, and they have a French lop that has even bigger ears, it helps dissipate heat.
Okay.
They, like dogs and cats, don't really sweat, so they have to either pant or use their ears or the pads of their feet to lose a little heat.
She has such a cool color. It's almost like a tabby cat.
You know, really does, and you know, has almost like a wild-looking rabbit.
Yeah.
These are domestic rabbits, so we see way too many occurrences where people will release their domestic rabbits into the wild when they're tired of their pet. They don't survive on the wild, and predators certainly are an issue. So this is definitely somebody's household pet that was given up because the family was moving, and now we're looking for somebody who wants to give another 8 or 9 year commitment to having a rabbit.
Yeah, forever home. What's the best setting for this little girl?
You know, other rabbits in the household might be an option. Since she's been spayed, you don't have to worry about baby bunnies.
Reproducing.
If you have kids in the household, respectful young kids, rabbits are prone to back injuries, or if you pull the ears, that can damage their ears. So
be gentle.
Just be gentle. They can be let out and running around, but you need to supervise it because they like to chew, and electrical cords and things like that are not good.
That's dangerous and not a lot of fun to clean up either. Well, I hope she gets a forever home, if you're with me there. I want to try to pick her up a little bit. Let's see. So, and she has beautiful back legs, and you told me they're very strong, too.
They are very strong. That's usually where most people might get scratched, because they do have toenails on the front and back feet, and they can be clipped like regular dog and cat toenail clipping. But she's doing quite well, and you're doing the right thing by supporting her hind end.
Support the bottom, right? Making her feel nice and secure. Well, I hope she gets adopted. Contact CT Humane Society and James if you want to add this little girl to your home. All right, thanks, James, for coming in. Really appreciate it.